Greetings everyone, the boys and girls. This is James here speaking, and how's it going? Remember where I would just have to went to the ATM and K Bank to insufficient for with phones of additional money. And remember for where I was just bent, I went to for local to supermarket, and where I was just have to starting off that, and gotta be had upset if I feel it with my phone. I have now the active for digital money just so the bank account and I won't I would have to swear to tell the discussion, so I can't tell you that because there's a show of it with the shared personal information, so and I will be have to getting screwed just like what Hunter say. And so let's get into the straight into it. And yesterday, my family went to K Bank to the ATM when logged to the active device with the bank account to the phones, and with with an insufficient way to logging into the K Bank, the K Bank application was for as application of my bank account. So that's what I've been where I've been first start the modern age for the next year. It's been had used additional money instead of for cashier. So right further if I have put the users but usual the name was, and when they tried this I happened to try to write it down to the additional pen to that with a note in my name, and ever since the management with the Thai autism group that came into the K Bank, the insufficiency, that one of the annoying the purple shirts that Autistic Kid that came into K Bank to the management, that he literally it starts to it squeals the makes it scream screechily at the public the state that where he was created. So after then that the my family's been finished it my onto with my phone to K Bank to the bank account. I have still the K Bank application, the bank account, the active device on had additional money for the first time. So I can't tell you the any if there's have to show it of share showed up the my personal information, the share the personal information that if the strangers, the bad people, this who show up, and I will been so troubled, and just like what the similar the hunters say. So for that, and and then after I went to the Big C Doc, the local supermarket, where is it been there says autism the kids autistic kids has he has this urge to behave the functional the urges of the body just has a toward that it's even at uncomfortable the autistic kid is, and apparently it is even that the kids understand that. So I wonder that the Thai pronouncement in the name. So I gotta tell you that the boys and girls, I'll tell you this: the Thai pronounced names are Pekaks, Pekims, whoever the Pekims. So the Pekim has autistic and special needs. So I tried to struggle this, but would be stopped that doing it to try to sitting waiting for the applications for the device for the bank account and it's sent to be, and he's been start to acting up the scratchy squeals discriminately and loudly and makes this annoying sound. So and I don't even really like this that's functional the risk level. So the public the people area just the scene the where will make this squeal scratchy to aggressive as he thinks that aggressive the urges in himself that so I wonder the people just try to how to stand up to him, the Kim should be to stand up to himself. Luckily, as I say, I haven't went the located before, and they got been released as recently. So I've tried to struggle to that the autistic people the it makes it uncomfortable, that's clunky and clinky, that's just unresponsive, that society. So boys and girls, you have to just say this that you have to say the to pick him to say how to stand up to him because the point is he has an autistic and special need, and so if you don't say it, there's too much angry to mad at him the because what his mom say because of what his mom said is he has this autism, the special child, and his family that need all that kind of stuff. And the one thing for fact, the weird thing is that Benny Fan 92 has Alex's brother autism and special needs. So I will try to stand up to him. That pick him to that he create at the local supermarket, the normal civilizations, right? The scene would see it as, and they start to annoying at the pick him. I would really just, I really would, expected that it's true. That Big Kim has created this what was a behave to the risky level. This makes it uncomfortable is clanky. That he is a clanky. So boys and girls, you have to say it that how to stand up to him. Is like he's trying to make behave. He's started acting up. Like a caused it. He's been caused it before. Likely said that he is an autistic and special needs. So boys and girls, you have to say it to the post comment sections to pick him. You have to say how to stand up to him. To make sure you have to struggle that the pick him has autism. You have to stand up to him. Is how to stand up to autistic people, because the point are normal civilizations didn't understand. Is like act like a prehistorical caveman, low levels of intelligence, just like that. Kind of reminds me like Fallout created characters like low intelligence. That's make me funny, and I've seen it watch the video before. That Michael says send me to the videos directly. That's what I'm going to say. So P Kim actually act up this behaved at Big C Dogs that he created. So this is exactly this uncomfortable this. And I wish I have this need to contact the normal civilization. So I wish I go as nicely this discussions to talk to. So boys and girls, so I have now digital money. So I got a better to use it, and I'll to take care of my business from now on. And right now to give it about it, and great. I think it's a lunch hour soon, so I really gotta go now. So boys and girls, you have to say and post the comment sections, and you have to say it to the pick him that has autism. You have to say how to stand up to Autistic Kid and how to stand up to him. All right, so and leave it like this, smash it like a button and say you have to say the how to stand up to him. And I gotta have the digital money, and I'm not gonna just say that to share personal information. So if I'm getting screwed and getting trouble, just like a hunter is similar. So all right, so boys and girls, it's about the lunch hour, and hope you see you around for the next video, and take care.